I'm gonna throw us up on Facebook, and then
Great.
the most fun part of this is watching me count how, because you give a number and I haven't like transcribed it anywhere, so I have to go back and count how many the suggestions are and then align it that way. But
Totally.
it's super fun. I mean, I've been able to do scenes with people from everywhere, from like the UK and all the way like Hong Kong and Bangalore and Australia.
Oh,
And it's just been so fun. And I've done some with people I didn't even know.
oh my gosh, that's amazing. That's so cool.
Yeah, somebody's like, you should do it with this person. I'm like, okay. Uh,
Wow. It's like that. It's I hate to say it, but it's a side of all of this that has actually been really nice, right? I find I'm connecting with people that don't live in the city that I wouldn't connect with, and it's just so silly to realize like, oh, why? Like we have all the technology in the world to be able to connect to people, and somehow we don't regularly.
well, it wasn't seen as like important enough. And now it's like, oh my God, I want connection with someone and I don't have to drive anywhere.
Yeah, right, right, right.
I don't even have to put on pants. I could just sit. Now I have pants today, but
Right, right.
you could just reach out to people and then like, well, why not? Like,
Yeah.
I miss this person. Why don't I reach out to them? I miss playing with this person. Why don't I reach out to them? And then it's afforded us a chance to like actually have that connection that for improvisers, like that's what we're craving. We're missing that so much.
Oh, totally. Oh, absolutely. And to go from having it so regularly to, I mean, being
Yeah.
in isolation is like, so you really feel it, I think.
So totally. Yeah, I don't think any of us, got into improv and said, "Hey, one day I hope to be isolated from a
Right. Yeah. The best improv is online. That's
right?
never been said.
We, we, we've tried it before, and it was like there was no incentive to move it forward. So it was like you would try it, and then you're like, it's not the same. It's missing something. And then now it's like, well, this is what we got. Either this or nothing. So I'll take this.
Right, right, right. Totally.
Um, we have 21 suggestions. So pick a number, my friend, 1 to 21, and we'll go.
Oh my gosh. Well, I mean, if there's 21 suggestions, obviously I got to pick 13.
Obviously you do. 13 seems to be a sweet spot for a lot of these suggestions.
Really?
13 and 17 are like the top numbers people pick.
That's great. Yeah, it's like being the 13th or 17th caller. Whoever that is consistently is like, I waited the appropriate amount of time after I saw the post to comment on it. And here I'm on the radio. Yeah.
Right. Our suggestion comes from Jason Perez, who is a good friend improviser right now he's in Scotland, and it's ice cold.
Ice cold. Jason, thank you. Ice cold. Wonderful.
Right?
5 minutes ago,
Yeah.
you weren't able to say that you polar plunged.
Nope. Nope. Now it's like, and I gotta be honest, my heart felt like it stopped for just a second when I was in it. It is so cold. Like
I
you
know.
told me, but it is very cold, man.
Yeah, it's so cold. And like, I knew it was going to be cold. People told me it was cold. I saw the footage of people coming out of it, but I was still surprised.
Yeah, I was like, you think about it living like leading up to this, and you're like, oh, it's nothing. Like you see it, and I'll be honest with you, Doug. I'll be honest. I thought they're overreacting. It's not that you're in there for a second and you're out. I'm like, it's a cold bath. Like we've all taken cold baths, but when you're out here, and it's like, oh right, I forgot Chicago. It's going to be freezing.
Right. Yeah, right. I mean, Chet, you know this about me. I run hot, except for right now. I don't run hot right now because it's so cold.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
you're usually, I mean, you are usually like, your energy is a lot higher. And right now it's like, it's slowed that energy down. You're
Yeah.
almost like a crawl right now. I mean,
Yeah, that's how I feel. Yeah, it's totally like a crawl, but also it's like, okay, look, I'm not gonna lie to you. Like there are parts of me that are smaller than they were before, except for my confidence. Like I'm going really slow, but I feel like a god right now. You know?
yeah. You
Yeah.
know, it's funny. I started doing some, you know, I'm big into like self-improvement, and I'm always looking for ways to improve. You know, that's my thing. That's my thing. I'm always
Yeah.
like, you evolve or you die, right?
Yeah.
And I had a coach once, and
Yeah.
he said to me, every morning, I want you to take a cold shower every morning for a week, right? And
Wow.
I did feel confident because it kind of shocked my system to a start of the day. And I asked him, I said, can I ask you something?
Yeah.
Why did you have us do that?
Yeah, what did
And
he say when you
I
asked?
go, was it because, and I started listing the reason. I'm like, was it because we would increase our energy because it was better than a cup of coffee? Is it
Yeah.
because it's a different start to your day? Is it because I'm throwing my system in a new way? And he said,
Yeah.
no. It was to see if you would follow directions.
Well, of course it was.
Right?
That's good. That's really good. That's like head coach type advice. Yeah. I that's honestly I'm super confident, but I'm also really jealous. I never had anything like that.
Really?
Yeah. I didn't play like I guess organized sports. So for me it's like all that stuff came from like men, like men in my life who like left, you know. So for me it was like such a different it was just such a different lesson, like for me, because you know my thing is that I quit.
Yeah.
um yeah, and
All the
like
time.
yeah. It's like people are like, you know, they see me and they're like, what's up, Doug? And I'm like, I quit. It's like I already did, you know?
I was
Like,
surprised you did this, honestly. Like, I was like, he's not going to show up. And then you showed up, and I was like, he's not going to get out of his car. And then you got out of your car, and I'm like,
yeah,
he's not going to come down to the water. And then you came down to the water, and I'm like, for sure, he's not going to go in the water. And then you went in the water.
I did, Chad. And the reason why, Chad, is because we were sitting at home and my wife was like, can I turn up the heat? And I was like, I quit. I was like, I quit heat. I'm done. I'm done being warm in this place. I run hot. I
Yeah.
don't need heat. The bills, you
Yeah.
know, they're putting natural gas on ships. And then they're sailing the ships across the ocean. And if it capsizes, if
Yep.
it, I mean,
Yep.
dare I say, one of those whales has a smoke or so, I don't go in the water. Well, I did just now, but I don't know what happens there. So it's just like, I quit, you know, and which has brought me here. And my confidence is through the roof right now.
Yes.
I mean, there's a presidential bid going on in my brain, chat. That's how good this is.
Wow. And you right now, like, you have a glow about you, Doug. I mean, you right now, it's like, it's like a physical epiphany. Like, you're
Yeah.
going through something. You're right now going through something. And
Yeah.
maybe it's because of that.
Yeah, it feels so good to hear you say that you can see this, you know, because in my mind, it's like, in my mind, I'm sitting at that boardroom and the condo association takes orders from me. You
Yes.
know, I'm the president of the condo association. I'm the pot guy. It's just me, you know, and
Yeah.
I got a VP, but the VP's the president of the Senate, so it's kind of a
Exactly.
different thing in the
They
condo
do
association.
nothing. They do nothing. It's a title only. They give it to people who they're like, oh God, okay, I guess Fred gets it this year. Like, Fred always ran for president. It's like, no, give
Yeah.
him VP. So he seems like he has power, but he doesn't have the power, man.
He doesn't have it. He doesn't have the power. No. Chet, you totally get this stuff.
Yeah, I get it. And like, you know, part of this too, I got to be honest with you, why I reached out to you to come down here, it was a selfish reason. And it's
Uh,
like, I felt maybe this would be a chance for us just to hang out. And even if it's for a short amount of time, I was like, any amount of time is good. And the fact that we were raising money for charity, like,
yeah.
I know you're very charitable. So I had a good idea. I was thinking, in my brain, I was thinking he might quit. Like it was like 51% he's going to quit, but then 49% was like, it's a charity thing. And I know that's the one time in your life that when you say something, you mean it and you keep your word right there. You don't quit that.
Yeah. And I gotta tell you, I was gonna quit.
Were you?
Yeah. When you asked me, I was like, Polar, what? No.
Yeah.
Because that's my thing, that it's not because of you personally, but it's my thing. But then you said that word charity and I was like, yeah.
That was the hook.
There.
That was the hook, man.
Yeah.
I'm like, if there's one way I can get you down here, it's going to be through that. And what's interesting is like, when I asked you about it, like you looked at me for a long time and then you said, I'll get back to you on that. Yeah. And I was like, okay, he's going to get back to me. And then the fact that you did, I was like, wow, he really is a man of his word. Like you do tell people you're going to quit things and you do all the time. But when you say it's for charity, that means something to you.
Yeah, it does. It does. And I got to be honest with you. I kept you locked in that stare and all right, like 68%, it was because I was thinking of quitting.
Okay.
But I gotta be honest with you, the other 42, and I'm sorry, 32. I may regret this 32. Saying this, but I honestly was entranced by your gorgeous eyes.
What? What?
It's just also your eyes are so gorgeous. They were like a magnet, and so part of me was like pissed, like I'm not gonna do this, but the other part of me was like so warm from those two eyes, and like it was like it's like the synapses were just like going back and forth like this.
What?
Yeah, man. I feel like, Jen, I don't tell you that enough. Your eyes could move mountains, man. Both of them.
Come on, really?
Yeah, man, I'm serious. You got like a Skittles, Skittles brown purple color going on,
like and a rainbow, a Skittles rainbow in my eyes.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what's funny? You haven't quit me.
No, I haven't.
Wow.
Which kind of brings me to something I wanted to bring up.
Yeah.
Chet, I never want to see you again.
This makes complete sense.
Yeah. I came down here and the Polar Plunge was great, and you're a great guy, and I love swinging by 3C to see you guys up there. I'm never coming by for a bad reason, but quitting is my thing, so this is it.
You know what?
Sorry.
No offense taken.
Okay, good. Yeah. Good. Sorry, this is the last time, so.
This is it.
Really, I'm gonna miss this hand and those eyes. But,
good stuff.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I left you hanging there.
No, you got me.
Okay, I'm sorry. It just, you're, because you get what I'm saying here.
Yeah, I mean, again, makes complete sense.
Yeah, so thank you for everything. Thank you for grade school, elementary school. The whole best man thing was so tight of you to really do for me.
You know what? When Mom wants us to come over, we'll make a schedule so we're not there at the same time.
Yeah. I mean, it's like exactly. We're not the first two siblings to get divorced.
No. And not the first two twins either. So
no, right. And it's like, so I have to admit, like when I said that thing about the eyes, like also I felt that about myself.
Yeah, of course. I mean, you're looking at yourself. We're identical.
It's like a mirror. Yeah. So but it's been great. Parts of me are getting smaller. Parts of me are growing. I hope that the right parts are growing. Like my confidence, but my time with you is growing shorter and shorter the more we.
It's grown. It's ended. It's grown.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you're right. It is grown. I guess it is like fully grown up now.
It's completely grown.
It doesn't need me. I'm just an imposition. What am I gonna do? Ask it our questions. No. I don't want to be that.
Cool. I guess I'm gonna put my robe on and get to the car. Great.
Cool. I'm
Great
just going to
knowing
get to the car. So just going to, I feel good and I am good. And, my confidence is as hard as a rock. So I'm just going to go over to my Aerostar and get home. But I love you.
Yeah, I love you too. Scene. Dude, so much fun.
What a blast. Oh my gosh. Thank you for having me. This was great.
That was like, it's so fun playing with you, so easy, and like,
oh, so nice. Thank you. Likewise. Yeah. It's also fun to sort of be positive, and to be able to take that positivity in places you wouldn't normally take it.
Sure. And have that thing, like, I love like the Polar Plunge, man. That was perfect. Like, that was such a great gift to start the scene off. Because, man, have you ever done a Polar Plunge?
I have not, but living in Chicago, I had all these friends do it. And it's funny because like the Facebook pictures are sort of my level of interaction with that. Totally. And it is just really fun. The whole thing makes me laugh.
Oh my God. My friend Jen has been doing these Polar Plunges and raising money for Special Olympics for years and years and years. And
it's amazing.
And puts those pictures up, and every picture is like this.
Yeah.
It's just that mid-freeze thing. And I'm like, I'll donate the money.
Yeah.
But doing it, I don't like getting into pools that are too cold.
Oh, same. Oh my God, absolutely. Yeah. Oh, honestly, this is, I'm kind of embarrassed to admit this. I don't like getting into pools that are warm sometimes. Like, I really do. Just like sitting by the pool to me is like the best activity because I don't have to like worry about floating. I mean, it's like, I just get to sit here. Yeah, my daughter loves to, my wife and daughter love to swim. And it's just really funny because it is like we go to the pool and I'm just like the only one hanging out by the side. Oh. And like, I'm a fine swimmer. I can swim.
Yes.
Yeah, it's just not something I like to do.
I am with you. Like, my kids will jump in water that's cold and swim around, unless it's like a hot tub pool.
Yeah. Right.
I'll hop in, but even if it's on a hot day, man, that first jump in when it's cold, I'm like, no thanks. So yeah, I'm the same way. Like, I'll hang out around the pool. Like, I'll play with you there, but getting in that pool,
Yeah. Which is a great example for our kids. Totally. Really cool to see dad just like, oh, dad's not doing something because he's too scared.
Right. What a scaredy cat.
Yeah.
I look at it like, or I've convinced myself to see it this way. Yeah. When I do go in, the once in a great while, what a thrill for those kids.
Yeah, right.
The moment dad comes in the pool.
That's true. It is like a secret weapon. Yeah.
Secret weapon.
Day's been horrible, but dad jumped in. So yeah.
Made it all worthwhile. Now, you're not just a great actor or improviser, but you're like a really well-loved and respected teacher. Are you doing online classes now? Are you teaching online now?
I am. Yeah, I'm teaching online through the PAC Theater. And what we're doing is we're holding these Pay What You Can workshops that are an hour long. And you can sign up for them on the PAC Theater website. And those will be going up for the rest of May. And then in June, we sort of start, it's like kind of the first go of our online programming. And essentially what that is I teach level 1 at the PAC. So I sort of adapt those level 1 skills that I teach and adapt them for the screen. So the whole deal is, how do we, we feel like we're kind of chained to our chairs here in this isolating situation. And the goal of these classes for me is, how do we sort of unlock our creativity and our playfulness right from our desks? So just because we're stuck inside doesn't mean that, our ideas and our imagination can't run wild. So that's sort of the focus of these classes, and they're a little bit different from what we do in the sort of real, like, in person, but the skills are transferable to all of that, in addition to other things that we're sort of going through every day. So thank you for asking, Jay. The same is true about you. I hear such wonderful things about you as a teacher, as a performer. It's amazing. Miles Stroth, in one of our teachers meetings, actually, I believe he had you as a student as well. And he if I recall, he was like, he was like, yeah, and Jay, and then I forget who it was like, oh yeah, Jay Suko. He was like, oh yeah, he was great when he was in my class.
Yeah, he was at I was back when he was part of the family at IO.
Yeah.
Back in that day. So I remember him from he used to always wear a bandana. That's one thing I remember about Miles. He wore a bandana all the time, and it was just so funny. So yeah, he and I go way back. So yeah, please give him my best when you see him.
I absolutely will. Yeah. And it's just, it's such a joy to talk to you and to see you. And this is such a great idea and so fun. I look forward to watching the rest of these.
Oh, you're the best, buddy. And I can't wait to play with you again. I can't wait to play with you in person too.
Yes.
Which we're going to do because I like when all of this kind of, and who knows when that is, but when all of this kind of gets back and we're able to go into theaters, I do a show I'd love to have you play at, which is, it's tongue in cheek called Improv Famous, where it's like, we're not maybe known outside of improv, but maybe in improv. So I think it'd be a blast to have you come play with us in that show. I think.
That's so nice. I would love to come. Thank you for that invitation. That's so nice, Jay.
Where can people find you online? Like, what's the best way to get a hold of you? I'll put all the information about the classes and stuff up too, but where else can they follow you?
Oh my gosh, that's so nice. Yeah, I'm on Twitter. I think it's at Neal Dandade is my name on Twitter. And then the bulk of my stuff that I post is actually on Instagram, and it's at DANDADEED. So it's my last name with an extra E and an extra D. And yeah, I have content going there, and yeah, that's so nice. Thank you for asking. If you like seeing really weird stuff, and random pictures of my kid, please follow. Would love to have you.
Dude, the more weird, the better, what I say. The more weird,
Me too. I feel that same way. Absolutely.
Well, you're just such a joy, man, and I can't wait to play with you again. And we'll do one of these again real soon too.
Would love to, Jay, and take care. It's so nice to see your face and to hear your voice, and I hope to talk to you soon.
Yeah, you too. Give my best to your wife and your child, and we'll talk soon.
I will. Have a good day.
Bye, buddy.
Bye.